Today, we're taking a journey to Malaysia to explore how the holy month of Ramadan is celebrated there. And let me tell you, it's this incredible experience where deep faith, rich cultural diversity, and a powerful sense of community all weave together into a beautiful month-long tapestry. So here's the path we're going to take. We'll start with that electric feeling of anticipation before the month even kicks off. Then we'll dive into the unique sights and traditions. And of course, taste our way through an absolute festival of flavors. We'll also see how daily life totally adapts, how communities gather, and finally, we'll get to the huge, joyous celebration that wraps it all up. You know, the feeling of Ramadan in Malaysia, it doesn't just start on day one. It begins way before that. There's this real sense of excitement, this eager expectation in the air. You see it everywhere. Mosques are being cleaned, streets are getting decorated with colorful lights, and homes are getting ready to welcome this really special time. So here's something you'll hear a lot. While many of us know the month as Ramadan, in Malaysia, you'll almost always hear it called Bulan Puasa. And that literally translates to the month of fasting, which, really grounds the whole experience in its core spiritual practice, right there in the name. And with that local name comes a really warm greeting, Selamat Berpuasa. You'll hear it everywhere. It's a wish for a blessed and a good fast, and it just perfectly captures the supportive spirit of the month. It's more than just a hello, it's like a shared encouragement. And this really gets to the heart of it. The spiritual preparation is just as important as anything else. Before Bulan Puasa even begins, there's this profound tradition of going to your loved ones and asking for forgiveness. It's a beautiful way to purify your heart, to wipe the slate clean, and make sure everyone enters this holy period with a sense of peace. Okay, so that spiritual atmosphere, it also has this beautiful visual side to it. During Ramadan, you'll see traditional clothing become much more common. It's a visible symbol of cultural identity and respect for the month, especially when people are heading to the mosque or gathering to break their fast. All right, let's break it down. For the men, you've got the baju Melayu, which is this smart shirt and trousers. It's often paired with a decorative cloth around the waist called a sampin and a traditional black hat known as the songkok. And for the women, it's the baju kurung, an elegant and modest long dress, often worn with a colorful tudung or headscarf. And now for one of the most exciting parts, the food. Seriously, as sunset gets closer, Malaysia just transforms into a giant food festival. The air fills with these incredible smells from charcoal grills, simmering curries, and sweet desserts. Breaking the fast, or iftar, is a total feast for the senses. The absolute heart of this food culture is the Bazaar Ramadan. These are these bustling, vibrant, open-air markets that just spring to life every single afternoon. They are an absolute cornerstone of the Ramadan experience, with an unbelievable variety of dishes for people to buy and take home for iftar. And here's just a tiny sample of what you'd find. Of course, there's nasi lemak, the amazing national dish. You'll smell the smoky aroma of satay skewers grilling over charcoal, just waiting to be dipped in that peanut sauce. Then there's rich, complex rendang and ayam parchik, this beautifully marinated grilled chicken. It's literally the best of Malaysian food all in one spot. But some dishes are just so much more than food. Bubur lambuk is a special savory rice porridge, and what makes it so important is that it's often cooked in these huge vats at mosques and then handed out for free to anyone who wants some. It's this profound and delicious symbol of the month's spirit of charity and togetherness. So with all this going on, you can imagine that the whole country's tempo just shifts. It isn't just an individual thing. The whole of society adapts, creating this unique daily rhythm that you can feel whether you're in a big city or a quiet village. And you can really feel this shift throughout the day. The daytime hours are noticeably quieter, a bit more reflective. But after sunset and the evening prayers, the country comes alive. Malls, public squares, they become these vibrant hubs filled with families and friends just enjoying the cool evening together. And this adaptation is actually built right into the system. It's really common for working hours to be shortened by 1 or 2 hours. It's a simple, compassionate adjustment that lets everyone beat the crazy evening traffic and get home in time to break their fast with their families. So at the heart of all this activity are these spiritual centers. The mosques in Malaysia, many of which are just architectural marvels, they become the absolute focal point of Ramadan. They turn into more than just places for prayer. They become these lively community hubs from dusk until late into the night. And we're talking about some truly iconic places here. The National Mosque, or Masjid Negara, hosts these enormous communal iftars. Masjid Wilayah is just stunning with its Ottoman-inspired design. And the famous pink mosque, Putre Mosque, becomes this breathtaking landmark for thousands of worshippers. They're centers for both faith and for connection. And after a month of fasting, reflection, and community, it all leads up to this, a massive, joyous national celebration. In Malaysia, Eid al-Fitr is known as Hari Raya Aidilfitri, or most people just call it Hari Raya. And believe me, it is one of the biggest events of the year. A huge part of Hari Raya is the tradition of mudik. It's this mass exodus where millions of people leave the big cities and travel back to their kampung, which is their family hometown. It's this powerful expression of just how important family roots and heritage are to the whole celebration. And this journey home sets the stage for what is honestly one of Malaysia's most amazing traditions, the open house. People literally open their doors to everyone. Friends, neighbors, even complete strangers are welcome. And what's really crucial in Malaysia's multi-ethnic society is that this welcome is for non-Muslims too, making it this incredible display of hospitality and national unity. And this is the phrase that just defines the spirit of Hari Raya. Selamat Hari Raya, maaf zahir dan batin. It goes so much deeper than just Happy Eid. That second part, I seek your forgiveness for my faults, both seen and unseen, is an incredibly powerful expression of humility, of reconciliation, and the desire to start fresh with everyone. So that brings us to a final thought. The open house tradition. It isn't just about sharing some good food. It's a deliberate act of building bridges between people. So in a world that so often feels divided, what can we all learn from this powerful Malaysian practice of opening our doors and our hearts to absolutely everyone?